just a little walk.
Remind me again, why you would stash the supplies in an abandoned mine?
It was spacious, useless, and close enough to haul them back to the city if need be.
This must have been a long time ago. Those beams don't look very well maintained, if they were even sturdy enough in the first place.
Oh, where's your enthusiasm now, Kayla? Getting cold feet already?
There's no time to argue. The other elevator is broken, so we'll have to take the long way around. And be careful. If anything happens to you, your mother's going to kick my ass.
What? She barely even raises her voice.
Maybe when she's at home. In the council chamber, she's the fiercest speaker in the room. Come on, move it, soldiers. We're wasting daylight.
But we're underground.
I said move it.
Gotcha.
Repositioning. I'm taking you down. Forward.
Sure.
Let's get going. Whoa. Did you see that?
See what?
No, never mind.
Hostiles.
I don't like this place.
You really hate rats, huh?
It's not that. It's just, I feel like we're being watched.
I've got this one!
Parry this.
You asked for this. Who are you people?
We'll smoke it.
I'm taking you down.
Take that!
Who the hell were they?
I have no idea. They barely acted like humans.
Sure, why not?
Roger.
Sure.
Right.
Let's get going.
We don't have all day.
Sure.
On it. Right. Roger.
Sounds interesting.
Out of my way.
Sounds interesting.
Now we'll smoke it.
Come on!
Stay down.
They don't stand a chance. Got him!
Watch my back!
Parry this.
Now we'll smoke it. Smoke it.
Knock him out!
That's
ya.
I'm taking you down.
There they are. Shouldn't have messed with me.
Repositioning. Forward.
Sure, why not?
We don't have all day.
Sure.
Right.
There. It's that thing again.
I don't think that was a rat.
Sure.
Let's get going.
Sure.
Time to get our hands dirty. Seriously? More? Gone with the wind.
Double smoking.
Forward.
Gotcha.
Repositioning. One down.
Got him.
These must be some of the supplies we were supposed to recover. Or whatever's left of them.
This is bad news. What's left here is not nearly enough to prepare any serious defenses. Come on, let's check the main stash and get out of here. I don't know what's going on here, but it damn sure ain't good.
Sure, why not?
On.
Sounds interesting.
Forward!
What's that smell?
I think it's coming from behind these doors.
Ugh. Let's get started.
Get ready.
You asked for this.
Double smoking.
Come up it! Right, we'll do it the hard way. Oh. Gone with the wind.
On my way.
Shouldn't have messed with me.
Can't stop this.
Right. Roger.
Got him! Moving fast.
Double smoking.
Parry this! Out of my way! Parry this!
Double smoking.
Take that!
There they are.
I've got this one!
Let's get started. Let's get going.
Repositioning. We don't have all day.
Why are there so many ancient monuments here?
From what I heard, the miners stumbled upon some ruins when they were digging the shaft, but the mine was too lucrative to stop excavation. Now, with the natural resources gone, the ruins remain somewhat forgotten, I guess.
Gotcha!
Roger.
We're not getting paid enough for this. Wait, are we getting paid for this?
What is this thing?
I think it is, or was, a human once.
This is about to get messy. I'll take care of it. You should get back to the city and tell your parents about the supplies. If I don't return.
Don't even think about it. We're not leaving you, Benedict.
We've got your back, Ben. We can take him.
All right then, but stay behind me. Understand?
Seriously. More? Come up in!
I'm taking you down!
You asked for this! Right away. Take that!
Cover me. Gone with the wind. They don't stand a chance. You shouldn't have messed with me.
You asked for this!
wasn't so bad. Thanks for the assist.
Yeah, sure thing, Ben. You know you can always count on us.
It should be safe now. Let's take a look around and see if we can learn what happened here.
Sure.
On it.
Sure, why not?
Guys, I think I found something. There were some letters tucked into one of the bags. Here, take a look.
It says here that they were hired by Jihan. This was no coincidence. The damn snake told them about our stockpiled supplies. It seems that this merry bunch took the liberty of using up most of it to set up their little operation here.
According to the letters, they were supposed to excavate some ancient monuments, and the supplies weren't included in the deal as part of the payment.
Come on, Ben. Now you have to do something about him.
You're right. It's one thing to broker information about ancient ruins, but these supplies were city property. The letters are enough proof to sentence him. Come on. Let's have a little chat with him.
Let's get going.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Just a little walk.
Hello there, Jahan. Just the man we're looking for.
Back for a rematch with some friends, eh? A shame I'm busy right now. Piss off.
Not so fast. We're here on official business. You're under arrest for the appropriation of city property. I need you to come with me immediately.
What? This is an outrage. You've got nothing on me.
Does this letter look familiar? Or do you want us to compare your handwriting?
It's no proof at all. Anyone could have written it.
No. I assure you this is enough proof to hold a trial. And I'm within my right to place you in detention until then.
Wait. Is this really the best time to do this? Isn't the city in a state of emergency? What if a concerned citizen was to donate a substantial amount of resources, much like the ones that you believe were appropriated? I'm sure it would settle this little misunderstanding.
You piece of shit. If you think you can bribe your way out of this...
Mal, stop it. You're not the judge here, and neither am I.
I hate everything about this proposal, but the city needs these supplies. Maybe we should at least consider it.
At least this way his contribution goes to the city and not straight to a corrupt councilman's pocket. Well, truth be told, he'd probably worm his way out of prison anyway.
It's true that we need the supplies, but we're not above the law.
Mal's right. If we let him go now, we send a message that the rules can be bent.
It's settled then. The council will decide your fate. Everything you say can and will be used against you. Come on, boys. Lock him up. Thanks for the help, you two. We'll take it from here. Go home now. You deserve some rest.
Mom, you look troubled. Is everything all right? Nothing you need to worry about, dear. Somehow it doesn't make me any less nervous, you know.
We've been in and out of meetings all day. You know what the situation is.
So, it is that serious now? Has something happened while we were gone?
No. It's just our job to worry in advance, so there's nothing to worry about later.
Let's not talk about the cancel business now. We've had enough of that already. Why don't you tell us about your day? How did the supply run go?
Shit, Mom. I don't even know where to begin.
Pardon me. Am I interrupting something?
Hello, Alice. It's fine. Come on in. It's good to see you.
I've got the potential power core location you asked for. I believe that's all we agreed on.
That's great news.
I'll be leaving then. I have a lot to deal with, so I can't really stay for a chat. Can you believe that an item I commissioned was confiscated by a third party?
Oh, we're sorry to hear that.
A pity indeed. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Alice.
Ouch. Someone's in a bad mood. Well, I guess we have something new to dig into.
Come on, let's get packing. Dad, can you get the tools? I think we can finally...
Mal, I'm sorry, but I think you need to go and grab it yourselves. We're needed here, in the city.
It's all right. We understand.
I really hope we'd get to see you two in action again. Yeah, we heard some interesting stuff about you.
What do you mean?
What? We've been talking to Ben and...
What did Benedict tell you?
Well, that you're cooler than you act around us. Why are you so pressed about it?
I'm sorry, Mal. We're just on edge lately. Why don't we talk about this when you come back? Now, before you go, we've got you a little gift.
Ring?
Not just any ring. It's imbued with protective magic, and you can use it to practice your enchanting. Exciting, right?
I guess.
Mel, it's great, Dad. Thank you.
We wouldn't want you to get rusty, hmm? And when you're done enchanting, go get that power core. We'll sort out our boring council duties in the meantime, so that we can test it together when you return.
Roger that. Yeah, we're off then.
Just be safe out there, okay? And take Benedict with you.
Sure, why not?
Sounds interesting.
Let's get going.
Sure.
Sure. Sure.
Repositioning.
Gotcha!
Sure.
Forward. Right.
Knock him out!
Out of my way. Forward. I'm taking you down.
Just no choice.
Sure.
Roger.
Just a little walk.
Let's get going.
On.
Sure, why not?
Look out.
Here they are.
Time to get our hands dirty.
This will not stop. The time has come.
Sure.
Repositioning. We don't have all day.
Knowledge Knowledge is the key to victory.
I've got this one! You asked for this.
Parry this.
Gotcha.
Repositioning. Forward. Right. Roger.
Let's get going.
Sounds interesting.
On it. Repositioning. Get ready.
Instant no fast.
On my way!
Forward.
Let's get started. There they are.
Out of my way. Roger. We don't have all day. Right.
Sure.
Roger.
Gotcha.
Sure. Right away! No choice.
Down with a win.
I'm taking you down. Out of my way. We don't have all day.
Sounds interesting.
Forward. On it.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Repositioning. Right. We don't have all day. Roger.
Take that!
Hostiles.
Watch my back.
Look at this.
Got him!
Forward.
I've got this one!
Here I come!
Order. Forward.
Just a little walk.
Yes.
Let's get going.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Sure.
I've only been to one of the older vaults before, with Mom. I remember it clearly, even though I was young. It was amazing. The amount of knowledge it contained was so intriguing to me, so fascinating. I believe that was what started my desire to know more. I was heartbroken to hear it had caved in soon after, lost and buried far beneath the desert. The chance to see another place like it now excites me more than Malachi will ever understand. This place seems to be untouched. Alice was right.
All I can say is that it does look old. Just think what we could find inside.
Shit.
Pardon?
No. If Kayla is swearing, it's something bad.
In a temple this old, even more so since it's sealed, they'd likely still have revenants guarding.
Revenants?
I've never seen one in person, but Mom told me about them, and I've done some reading. They're the Ancients' test subjects, and their most loyal guardians.
Ooh, spooky.
I'm serious, Malachi. We need to be extremely careful.
Kayla's right. I know you guys can handle yourselves, so just keep doing what you've always done and watch each other's backs.
Sure.
Right.
More trouble.
Sure.
Repositioning.
Knock them out.
Look out.
Just no choice.
Sure, why not?
Sounds interesting.
We don't have all day. Roger.
This barrier is... This is older than the ones I'm used to. It works differently, so...
What's going on?
Don't worry, Benedict. Give her a moment. It's like birthday coming early for her with all this old tech to poke and prod.
Oh, shut up, Mal.
Right. Then I guess we just marvel at the delightful scenery while we wait.
Aren't you excited? No one set foot on the other side of this barrier for at least 1,000 years. Think of the possibilities.
All I can think of are all the possible things that might be waiting to kill us there.
You've been captain of the guard for too long, Benedict. You've forgotten what a rush of real action feels like.
You say that like it's a bad thing, Mal. Trust me, one day, I wish you could feel that too.
That's it? Okay, now I just need to... Oh, there it goes. Come on, we've got a power core to retrieve.
Lead the way.
Hey, wait. I'm getting too old for this.
Just a little walk.
On it.
Let's get going.
Right. Forward. Get ready. Repositioning. We don't have all day.
Gone with the wind.
I've got this one. On my way. Knowledge is the key to victory.
Out of my way.
Move fast.
I'm taking you down.
Cover me. Do it the hard way.
Parry this.
There they are. Got him.
Repositioning.
Sure, why not?
Forward.
Seriously? More? Shouldn't have messed with me.
Got them.
Gotcha.
Roger. On it. Right. On it.
Sure.
Let's get going.
Sure.
Repositioning.
Sounds interesting. Careful. Enemies up ahead.
They don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance. Time to get our hands dirty.
Sure.
Out of my way.
Take that!
Sure, why not?
Sure.
We don't have all day.
Let's get going.
I'm taking you down.
Here they are.
Come up, Vince!
Forward. Roger.
You asked for this.
don't have all day.
More trouble on our way. Just a little walk.
Parry this!
There they are.
I'm taking you down!
I've got this one!
Moving fast. All right, we'll do it the hard way.
On.
They left us no choice. Take that! Sounds interesting.
Repositioning.
Gotcha.
Right.
Sure. Sure. You asked for this.
Let that be a lesson. Stay down. Forward.
Sure, why not?
Right. We don't have all day.
Just a little walk.
Let's get going.
Repositioning.
Gotcha.
Roger.
Sounds interesting.
Hostiles.
This place is huge. I wonder what the ancients needed so much space for.
Didn't you know? The ancients on top of the social ladder were privileged to technology, which made them grow taller. That way, it was easy to distinguish the ones who wield power. That's also why we now use the phrase higher power.
Wait, seriously?
No, of course not. I really have no idea. Maybe they just preferred high ceilings.
Got them. Out of my way. On it. Repositioning.
Why not?
Seriously, war?
Let's get started.
I'm taking you down. We don't have all day.
Sure.
Forward!
Another barrier?
This is new. I've never seen one like this before, and it's even older than the one we saw earlier.
What does that mean?
It's not unusual for the ancients to extend upon older structures that already existed for a different purpose. Whatever lies behind here must predate what we've already seen.
What's on the other side then?
The writing here seems to indicate it was some kind of research station.
Can you open the barrier?
While it may look different, the principles should be the same. You see, the ancients were good at standardization for a lot of their base processes. It made it easier for future generations to build upon their technologies.
So, yes?
Yes.
Roger.
There they are.
Right. Forward!
I've got this one. On my way.
Shouldn't have messed with it. Knock him out.
Take that! You asked for this.
Come up in.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Is that what I think it is?
Sure looks like it.
Look at the walls. This place is better than I could have ever dreamed.
Kayla, the power core is here.
You don't understand, Mal. This place offers so much more. What's this?
Come on. We came here for the power core. Let's grab it and get out. We don't want to mess with things we don't understand.
Agreed.
The one who seeks the ultimate knowledge contained within must be prepared to pay the ultimate price.
Wait, what was that?
For the unworthy shall be struck down.
Kayla, wait!
Are you two all right?
For an ultimate price, that wasn't so bad. I guess I overestimated the ancients.
I don't know what happened. I was reading, and when I turned around, you were on the floor.
Benedict touched the core, and then you started talking silly. Are you alright?
Me? Nothing happened. I'm fine. And you should get over calling everyone you don't understand silly.
Well, it was a bit uncanny, but I'm sure both of us have seen worse. Anyway, I've got the power core here, safe and sound. I think it's time we left.
I won't argue. What about you, Kayla? I know you'd want to stay and read all this.
No, I think we can leave now.
Well, all right then.
Let's get going.
On it. Repositioning.
Sure, why not?
Roger. Speak your mind.
As soon as I saw the smoke rising in the distance, my heart sank. There was nowhere else it could be from. And in that instant, I knew that our lives had changed forever. Our home is on fire. We race back as fast as we can, trembling and fearing the worst.
Sure.
Gotcha!
Dean, are you all right?
Sir, what are your orders?
What happened here?
The city is under attack by unknown assailants. We held them off for a while until fires started appearing throughout the city. We are now scouring the streets looking for hostiles that slipped through our defenses.
What about our parents? Do you know if they're safe?
I haven't seen them. Should we investigate, sir?
I need you to brief me on the situation first. We must be sure that the city is safe. You two, go and check on your parents.
Did you see Alice? Is she all right?
She was seen leaving right before it all started. I don't have time for this. I have to find my family.
The city. Do you think she knew something about the attack?
Let's not jump to conclusions here. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Just a little walk.
There, I've got 'em.
Hey, we know these two. They're not the attackers. Yeah, I'm sure. They're not painted blue, you idiot.
What are you still doing here?
We're saving the city.
Yeah, we're bloody heroes. Damn right. Let's get moving, fellas. We got more of these bastards to kill.
And more places to loot.
That's not something I expected to happen.
Maybe they're not as bad as we thought.
I just hope there's anything left standing when they're done with the looting part.
Let's get going.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
So, you finally dared to show your face. I always knew you wretches were hiding in the shadows.
Then maybe you should have hidden better.
Mom!
Dad, who are those people? What's happening?
Malachi. Gayla. Get out of here. Take your mother with you and run.
Dad? Mommy's... She tried to protect me. As she always did. Go. Leave. They could still be here, looking for you.
What? No, you're coming with us. Malachi, help me. Come and hook your arm under...
Kayla. With sunshine. Let me go.
I am not letting go. Malachi, listen to me. We're all getting out of here. I need you to help me.
Malachi. Take your sister and leave. Find Benedict.
Malachi!
Kayla, it's... There's so much blood. I'm so proud of you both. And so is your mother.
Dad, no. Don't say that.
I see in your eyes that in the end, it all worked out.
What are you talking about?
I wish. Mal, look after your sister. She's had your back all this time. Now it's your turn. You are both my pride and joy. Even now, I can't help but smile. Looking at you two.
Dad, I don't understand. What's the Oracle? What does it have to do with all this? Dad?
Kayla, please. He's gone.
I'm so sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything. What's happening?
Be at peace. Your deaths will not go unanswered.
I'll miss you both for the rest of my life. Whoever is responsible will pay.
I swear, upon your burning pyre, that I shall stay by your children's side and continue to protect them as you'd wished.
Thank you, Benedict.
I couldn't protect your parents, but I will help you find the people who killed them.
Do you know who did this?
I'm not certain, but I have a lead. Though I'm still not sure I believe it myself. But even if we need to chase ghosts to avenge them, so be it.
Nothing's ever going to be the same.
I know, Mal. But we still have each other. I'm here for you. What's on your mind?
Well, I guess that's it. I mean, we've searched the house top to bottom twice now.
I found some more notes on the Oracle, whatever it is. Seems they were really invested in researching it. Why would they never tell us about it? I can't believe they left no clues, no leads to follow. After everything that happened, I feel like I've never really known Mom and Dad.
I know what you mean. We spent our whole lives with them, and only now do we learn there's so much they kept from us. I guess now that they're gone, we'll just have to fill the blanks in ourselves.
It's getting late. I know we're supposed to meet Benedict on the ship, but maybe we could ask around first? See if we can learn anything else.
Sure. It won't hurt. I guess we'll not be coming back here for a while. Lead the way.
Gotcha!
Masked assassins? What are you talking about? It was just those damn bandits. At least we were prepared for them. This could have ended much worse.
We're so thankful for your help in rebuilding the city. I don't know what we'd do without your supplies.
It's but an act of kindness returned. We need to work together if we want to survive. There's no need for any thanks.
Sounds interesting.
Gotcha!
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
If you ask me, it's all Hallis's fault. She should have known that hoarding all this ancient junk is like painting a target on the city. What else could they have hoped to find here? And her disappearing right before the attack? That's beyond suspicious.
First the League, and the Empire, and now this? That's no coincidence. The bandits must have been hired by the
I guess we
bloody
didn't learn
elves.
anything new.
The League?
How is it possible that no
humans
one
to do
knows
their dirty
anything?
work.
How could
It's
nobody
more
have seen
likely
the
they were
assassins'
sent here by
bodies?
the
They were
Empire.
right there in the
They've
council
treated
chamber.
us like vermin ever
Come on,
since we chose
let's
to
prepare
stay
the
out of
ship
their
and talk to
glorious
Benedict.
human
I think
revolution.
it's time he finally answered some of our questions.
Sure.
Well, the power core's in place. It was harder this time. Without Dad. But I figured it out. I wish you could see it. I didn't do half bad.
You did great, Mal. Let's take off then. There's nothing keeping us here.
Maybe we should check our house again. You know, our parents were singled out and killed for a reason. There have to be clues.
We shouldn't linger. All I can say is that you are correct. Your parents are not just random victims. All the more reason to stay on the move. The city is not safe now, and we cannot risk them coming after you too.
Ben, this is the worst time to be cryptic.
No, you're right, but... damn it. I owe you that. Your parents tried to shield you from this, but there are things that you have to know if you wish to avenge them. Before I came to the City of Bones with your parents, we worked for the Empire. Avian and Melissa studied the Ancients and their technology.
That's... They never told us about it. So what happened? Why did you leave?
They didn't like the direction in which the Empire took their research, refused to have their work used to aid the war effort. When they asked me to help them escape, I didn't think twice. But then the Empire was no longer the country I swore to protect.
It's still hard to believe that there was a time when the Empire was a different place. But what about our parents' work? Can you tell us more about it?
All I know is that it drew some unwanted attention. Somehow your mother suspected the claw was real and would be looking for her. I wasn't sure if she was serious at the time, but I guess we all know now that it was no joke.
The only claw I know of is just a folktale. Some sort of a secret society operating from the shadows. Are we really talking about the same thing?
I'm afraid so. The marks on the assassin's hands were the exact symbol that Melissa told me to look out for. It's not much, but it's a clue.
That's right. That and also the Oracle, whatever it is. Dad mentioned it before he...
Great. So we are not starting empty-handed. 2 threads to follow. But where do we start?
Let's stop at Free Phoenicia first, or the Free City, as the locals call it. It's a huge trading hub, filled with opportunities and intel. And on a more pragmatic note, I have some friends who might help us get around the place.
That's reasonable. I think that settles it.
All right. I trust you, Benedict. Thank you for everything.
It's the least I can do.
Let's get going.
I'm listening. We'd wanted to leave the desert and explore the world beyond for a long time. Now that our dream has come true, I'm hardly able to enjoy it. The pain of losing our parents, my home, still aches in my chest. I keep seeing the emptiness in Mal's eyes when he doesn't realize I'm looking. We'll always bear the scars of this day, and I worry what it will do to Malachi. In other circumstances, I'd have been excited to visit Free Phoenicia. I've heard enough stories to know that it's similar to our own home in spirit, but its size and complexity are far beyond what I grew up with. The adventure, the experience, the things I could learn there. The possibilities struggle to lift my aching heart like they used to. I hope that this new city helps us deal with our pain and can offer us some answers.
Free Phoenicia glimmers on the horizon. So much greater than what I've ever seen.
and all I can think about is the numbing grief that overwhelms me. I keep it to myself. It's crushing and incomprehensible in a way that leaves me speechless when I try to talk about it. And in that gaping gash festers a rage that knows no other way but forward. Kayla has always been the strong one. She's always been there for me. Although, as strong as she is, she saw what I saw. Her grief won't be lesser than mine. She tries to hide it, but I know she feels it too. This debilitating anger. Maybe this new start will help us both to cope. There's so much to get lost in here. Whatever started in the City of Bones, it didn't end there. The attack on our city is clouded in a mystery larger than any of us. Deep down, I know we won't be able to avoid its pull.
Vasso, I'm so glad you found the time to meet us here. Kayla, Malachi, meet my old friend Vasso.
A blessing upon you both. I have been keeping you in my prayers, and I am relieved to see you here in one piece.
Thank you. To see a kind face in a faraway land makes me hopeful.
Kind face? You should have seen her during her army days.
And there goes me asking him not to talk about it. We didn't make the best reputation for ourselves back then.
Now that's something I definitely want to hear more about.
Oh, I'm sure that you have better things to do than listening to an old lady's rambling.
Though Vasso was too modest to tell you, she was a first sword, and highly revered before she was forced to retire.
Are you kidding me? You have to tell me all about it.
I'd gladly hear this story too, but maybe off the main street. I feel like we shouldn't discuss anything in the open, even here.
That is sensible. You are safe in free Phoenicia. But eavesdropping is considered a national sport here. Ben, I've given Pablo a heads up that you are coming. There's no better place to rest and plan your stay.
Great. You can go first. I have one more friend to check on first. I would never hear the end of it if I didn't include Leon in this gathering.
Sure.
let's get going.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Sure. Sure.
I am so sorry for the tragedy that befell you and your city. I've never met your parents, but I heard many good things about them. It's a terrible loss.
According to Benedict, you may require some assistance in your endeavor. I'd be happy to help.
If you can leave your creations alone for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Leon. We'll gladly accept help from such a skilled engineer.
I'm afraid I won't be much help in the fight. But if you need a place to stay, you're welcome here anytime. My culinary skills are useful in their own way.
They certainly are, Pablo. Your hospitality is...
There you are. Let's go. There's a problem.
Excuse me? Who are you?
Cesti is my, friend? Assistant. We, tolerate each other in the same room.
How did she find us?
It's what she does, human. Now come. The city may be in danger.
What's the problem?
There's no time to explain. We need to move, now. Meet me at the caves. You can help humans. Or possibly die. I don't care.
Your friend seems charming, Leon. Who is she?
Cestia works for Free Phoenicia. She helps me around the workshop, and I sometimes help her with missions for them too in exchange for machine parts. We've worked together enough that I'm sure she'll be interested in joining us after whatever's going on. If she's asked for help, she needs it.
Well, I don't know about any of you, but I'll be glad to go out and do something to take my mind off things. Sure, why not?
I'm with you. So, all you know is that some local gangsters have been spotted in these caves? That's pretty vague.
Yeah, that's not much to go by. And why would it be so urgent?
The Merchants Guild give me mission details. Complain to them.
You work for the city?
So they don't throw me out. I fight too much.
Who do you fight with?
People that ask too many questions.
Moving.
Parry this.
Be careful. Enemies up ahead.
Gone with a win.
Out of my way. I'm taking you down. Parry this. We don't have all day.
After you.
Roger.
Do I want to know where we're going?
Repositioning.
You there? Please.
What happened? Who did this to you?
These bastards have gone mad. They're trying to plant bombs under the city. This shit's crazy. I never signed up to be a terrorist. I refused. Stood up to the boss, but he just cut me down laughing. Left me here to die.
What are they targeting?
I think he said something about the League embassy. He's got so many explosives, it'll take out half the city anyway.
This is serious. They're going to kill thousands of people.
They don't care anymore. Too far gone. Shouldn't have listened to the whispers.
Whispers? What do you mean?
Just stop them. Too late for...
Shit. This is bad. We need to move quickly.
Just a little walk.
Right.
Gotcha.
The crystals here are beautiful.
Unfortunately, when gathered, they lose their fluorescent glow. Shame on little things. Dead! And stay dead!
Forward!
Let's dance!
On it.
Let's get going.
Sounds about right.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Come up.
I've... You asked for this.
Repositioning.
Let's dance.
Sure, sure.
We don't have all day.
Right. Do I want to know where we're going?
Gotcha.
Here they are.
On my way.
Couldn't you just surrender?
Here I come.
Out of my...
Take that.
You ain't bulletproof.
Forward.
Sure.
Roger. On it. Right.
This is new. It's like they're affected by the same process that caused the scavengers to lose their minds, but this time it's more advanced.
We might have uncovered something way bigger than us.
Do you think there's a link between the two groups?
Not likely. This is really concerning.
Let's get going.
After you. Moving.
Repositioning. Forward.
We don't want to fight you. We're only here because they wouldn't let us leave.
So you'd rather blow up half the city than risk saving it?
We're cowards, true. But we never wanted to be part of this. We won't be causing you any more problems. Please. We just want to go home to our families.
You've got families in the city? Then how could you possibly go through with this lunacy?
We were outnumbered. There was nothing we could do.
They know too much and could still be corrupted. Our objective is clear. Leave no survivors.
Stop! We're not killing these people.
Help or stay out of my way.
They're victims here too. You saw what those monsters did to the one who stood up to them.
These people may not be model citizens, but they don't deserve to die.
I don't have time for this. Leave. Now.
We don't have all day. Roger. Forward.
Sure, why not?
On it.
I've got...
That's it!
There they are.
Just a little walk.
Sounds about right.
We don't have all day.
Let's get going.
Do I want to know where we're going? Right!
Gotcha!
More trouble on our... Take that! Ask for this.
Eat this! Bullseye!
Got this one.
Taking.
do I want to know where we're going? Right!
Sure.
Repositioning.
Let's get going.
Moving.
Sure, why not?
Sure. Sounds interesting.
Right. Forward.
Just a little walk.
Gotcha.
Let's dance!
Let's get going.
Sounds about right. Right!
Purge the filth, as you ask, chained one, I shall burn the way. Purify through flame, build stronger on ash. Purge and burn, yes, burn!
Not today, you won't.
Ah, my filthy intruders, but I will. You're not strong enough to stop the purification here. I have been given the power to carry out his bidding.
Who's bidding? Who wants you to kill thousands of innocent civilians?
Useless lives don't matter. Purge the filth and rebuild. It is a purity you do not deserve to witness. None in the city do. Better as ash.
Enough of this nonsense. Why are we even talking to you? This whole thing ends here. Let's clean up this sorry mess.
Such misplaced confidence for a blind man that's unaware of the glory to come. I shall purge you and save you from your illusions.
We've got company.
Good. The threat is neutralized. Time to leave.
You do not seem shaken by what we found here at all, Cestia. Have you ever encountered these hybrid creatures?
Yes.
Yes? Care to elaborate?
I've previously been sent to eliminate them. The Guild appreciates my discretion. That's all you need to know.
So this is not the first time something like this happened, and the Merchants Guild keeps it a secret.
They don't want to cause a panic. The whole city is run by Koveras. Rumors of mutants running rampant nearby could scare away the traders. The consequences would be disastrous. I don't approve of it, but I can certainly see where it's coming from. We'd best keep it to ourselves as well.
I just don't understand these creatures. They act insane, but also seem organized to some extent. Why would they target the League embassy?
Don't care, and neither should you. Not a word of this to anyone. I know where you sleep.
All right. Sheesh, understood. Let's get out of here then, shall we?
Sure.
Let's dance! Let's dance!
Repositioning.
Moving.
This looks a little too well organized for a spontaneous attack. We've got a whole base of operations here.
How could the city's security miss that?
Unless they've turned a blind eye up until today.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
I mentioned your assistant to the Merchants Guild leaders. They are satisfied with the results.
So much for being inconspicuous.
They don't care about you.
Ouch.
Oh, I've been here long enough to say that it is in fact a good thing when they don't care. It means they don't think you're a threat. But don't be fooled into thinking they're not watching you.
So, yeah. So much for being inconspicuous.
They got you a contractor's license, though. Was required for some paperwork. It's proof that you have no political affiliations. You can now join the war like everyone else. Work for whoever pays, spend money, repeat until you die. That's life.
You really are a ray of sunshine, Cestia.
That's not a terrible idea, though. We do need to make some money. We wouldn't want to overuse Pablo's hospitality. Say, Cestia, we make quite a team, don't we? How about we keep working together?
You did help me, human. I pay my dues. I'll stick around for now.
Great. I'll head out to the local bar and see if I can indulge in some true free Phoenician gossip. Maybe find us some work.
In the meantime, I'll look around and try to dig up some information on the Oracle. It will do me some good to focus on some research for a while.
You're interested in the Oracle? Well then, let me be of help. Old myths are somewhat of a hobby of mine. Let me get you some tea first. I'll put the kettle on.
Good morning, little brother. Long night.
Long and rather fruitless. People talk about nothing but the war these days. From what I heard, though, there's plenty of mercenary work at the embassies. Some people even take jobs from both sides for a double paycheck.
This could be useful. Both the League and Empire have extensive spy networks. If there's anyone in this city who knows something about the Claw, it's bound to be them. I prefer to stay as far away from this war as possible, but if we gain their trust, they may be willing to share some information about the Claw.
I guess it's as good a place to start as any. And how about you? Did you learn anything about this Oracle?
Not much. Most of the sources contradict one another. It'll take me some time to sort through all this. However, Pablo mentioned that our dear friend Hallis is currently in the city. She mentioned the Claw once, remember? She always knows more than she lets on. How about we pay her a visit as well?
All right. We have some leads now. Let's get to it and see what we can find out. Gotcha!
Sure.
Sure, why not? Excuse me. We heard you may have some mercenary jobs available here?
Ah, the new guy. I see you've decided to quit sulking and take the fight to the elves, eh?
You two know each other?
I think we might have shared a drink or two.
Nice and subtle, Mal. Well done.
And you must be the lovely sister. Look, I'm sorry for what happened to your city, but there's no better way to deal with grief than to join the good fight.
Come on then, what's the job?
We just got reports of a League-owned silverite mine that's being operated by human slaves. The task is to free these poor people and take out any bastards that stand in your way. You think you're up for it?
You want us to just storm the place with no backup? Yeah, that sounds like suicide.
We'll take it.
That's the spirit. I just need your signature here and... welcome aboard. Here's the mission details. Good luck out there.
Just how much did you tell this guy about us?
Not much.
You don't remember, do you?
Hey, I got us the job, didn't I?
More like you got us a death sentence.
Let's get going.
Welcome to the Embassy of the League. What can I help you with?
We are seeking employment. Are there any mercenary contracts available?
Ah, yes. Contractors are always appreciated, especially during such a time of need in this conflict has brought upon us. We do, in fact, have an urgent matter that requires mercenary assistance.
Then I guess you're in luck. What's the job?
The Empire invaded one of our territories, which has led to a catastrophic impact on the people and nature there. We are morally obligated to interfere, as I'm sure you understand. We intercepted a transmission saying that they are awaiting reinforcements, which makes this the perfect time to strike. Your task would be to sabotage the Empire's outpost, deal as much damage as possible, and bring us any documents and reports concerning their operations.
Bit of intelligence gathering, huh?
Precisely. Are there any questions? If not, the contract will be signed to your name.
Understood. We'll take it.
Splendid. Here's a file with the mission details. I will take care of the paperwork. You may leave now.
Gotcha.
I never seem to be able to escape you two. How funny. I heard what happened to the City of Bones. It's a pity it got raided so abruptly. I guess it was a good call for me to leave that middle of nowhere.
Hallis, it was a massacre. The city's ruined.
That place is no longer of interest to me. It's smart that you moved, though.
We had no other choice. Parents were murdered.
I didn't know. I'm so sorry to hear that. My sincerest condolences to you both. Now, what can I help you with?
We need information, Hallis, so we can find out who killed our parents. And coincidentally, you might be the one who can help us with it.
I'm all ears.
The Claw. You know something about them, don't you? You mentioned them before. We suspect they're the ones who killed her parents. Do you remember anything about the stranger who approached you back in the city? The one with the claw mark. Please, any information could help.
I see. One day you'll have to tell me more about all this. I won't drill you for details now, though. I can tell it's urgent. I remember that person, and they did pique my interest. Fortunately for you, I like to be well informed.
Come on, Hallis. What did you learn?
Patience, sweetie. I instructed my agents to follow them, just to make sure that turning them down wasn't going to harm my business, you see. Strangely enough, the Claw person left the city after a little sightseeing and made their way to the nearby League camp.
League camp? The one that was harassing traders coming into the city? That sure is a lead. Are you certain it was them?
If I didn't trust my people, I'd never make any money at all, sweetie. They are my eyes and ears.
Thank you, Hallis. You're a lifesaver, you know?
I know I am. Please take care, you two. What you're getting yourselves into is dangerous business.
Sure. Sure, why not?
Sure. Huh? Just a little walk.
Gotcha.
Let's dance.
Let's get going.
Gotcha.
Right.
Sure, why not?
I want to know where we're going.
We don't have all day.
Gotcha.
After you.
Roger.
Sure.
Sounds about right.
Knock him out! Let's get going.
Moving.
Repositioning.
After you.
Forward.
Sure.
Dance.
Got this one!
Getting out of Break with their heads.
You just surrender? I want to know where we're going.
What happened to this place?
The intel we got from the League states that it was caused by a mana extractor the Empire installed here.
It's a known side effect of these machines. Lack of any care for the possible exploitation abuse is appalling.
You mean the Empire doesn't care that their machines destroy the environment?
That was crudely put, but yes. The ecosystem needs mana to survive, so if it is extracted inconsiderately, the area will wither. As you can see, in my time working with them, I found plenty of proof that the Empire has no idea how to handle their machinery properly. I understand the appeal of pushing boundaries, but I cannot justify being sloppy about it. Come on, let's get to it. Someone's got to correct their mistakes.
Judging by the bodies, it looks like nature has already done some of the work for us. Sure.
Moving.
Right.
Is that a person?
They appear humanoid, but their flesh has mutated beyond recognition.
It seems to reflect the degradation of the surrounding area.
What do you mean?
If the mana extractor were here for a long enough time, it is possible that it started affecting local people too. Mana is a part of every living thing. If someone were to drain a creature completely...
I can't believe it.
It doesn't look friendly. Be ready for anything.
Couldn't you just...
Taking you down.
On my way.
They don't stand it.
Parry this.
Sure.
Out of my way. We don't have all day.
I see more trouble.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
On it.
Sounds about right.
Parry this!
On with.
Ugh! Get off me!
Just a little walk.
Forward!
Let's get going.
Roger.
Do I want to know where we're going?
Out of my way.
That's...
That!
Eat this!
Let's get started. Gotcha.
Right.
Right.
Moving.
Let's get going.
Repositioning.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Right. Roger.
Let's dance.
You asked for...
Moving.
Forward. We've seen what the Empire is capable of. This is definitely not their work.
I'm nauseous just from passing by. What is going on here?
We don't have all day.
Sounds about right. Let's dance! Do I want to know where we're going?
Let's get going.
Right. Repositioning. On it.
Sure, why not?
Roger.
Moving.
Gotcha.
Sounds interesting.
Let's dance!
Let's get going.
All these people, dead or worse.
Right.
Every single one had a name, a family, a story, all cut short.
There is nothing that could justify this.
I feel sick.
Forward!
Good.
Sounds about right.
On it. We don't have all day.
Gotcha.
Roger.
Right.
Sure.
This place was hit harder than the other villages.
This must be where the plague began.
Look out.
This! Get in. Eat this!
Watch my back. You asked for this.
Gone with the wind.
I want to know where we're going.
Forward.
Sure.
Let's get going.
Let's dance!
Sure. Just a little walk.
Gotcha.
After you. Moving.
Let's get going.
We don't have all day. On it. Right.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Is the key to victory.
Roger.
Do I want to know where we're going? Sounds about right.
Gotcha!
All right, we're in. Let's grab some important-looking documents for the League and get out of here.
Here, I found something. Strange. These reports say that there is an unusually high condensation of volatile mana in the area. Any idea what this is all about?
I've got notes from the chief engineer. She requisitioned the mana extractor a few months ago to contain the mana levels. She mentions a critical danger to the Empire troops and nearby civilians. Since when does the Empire care about League civilians?
Nearly as uncommon as the League caring for them, true.
Supposedly, the situation has something to do with an elven magic ritual, though no further details are given.
The League was weirdly specific about these documents. Do you think they sent us here as a cover-up?
Ugh, paper and words mean nothing to me in the current circumstances. I would relish the chance to inspect that machine more closely, though.
Repositioning.
After you. I am utterly flabbergasted at the state they drove this machine into.
Doesn't matter now. The League wanted us to mess with this operation, so let's just break it and be done with it.
They've exceeded the power requirements by 125%. It's no wonder the receptors were shorting out. And they've bypassed the safety cutouts. No. This is not how it should be used. If they wanted to balance the volatile mana readings, they shouldn't have overclocked it.
Wait, so the extractor actually helps?
It would if it wasn't operated by simpletons. These readings confirm their reports. The mana here is completely unstable.
Can you do something about it?
Of course I can. With a little work, I could tweak it so it keeps the volatile energies in check without any further harm to the area. It would work as intended. At least until someone tries to override my settings.
And what happens if we destroy it?
The vegetation would be restored, but the mana contained in the area would constantly cause problems. Probably wouldn't spread too far, though. This could affect remaining settlements nearby, forcing the villagers to move. Probably wouldn't spread too far, though.
If there is a way to keep things in balance here, we should take it, even if we cannot be sure it's permanent.
Yeah, even if we broke it, the Empire could just build another one eventually. All we do is slow them down.
Maybe we can convince the League to be more responsible about it if they reclaim this territory.
Alright then, I'll just need a moment to rewrite this.
Is that it?
Yes, it shouldn't cause any more problems.
I hope this was enough. Let's get out of here. Job's done, and here are the documents you requested. The Empire won't be able to continue their operations there for a while.
I know. Our scouts have already returned to confirm your success.
Excuse me?
You proved to be valuable assets. Congratulations. We also know that you stabilized the Empire's machinery, causing the decline in that area. It's a shame you didn't destroy it when you had the chance.
That would just cause more problems. The mana readings were all over the place. But I guess you knew that already, since you were so well informed.
I see. That's very dangerous information you gathered. I'm sure I don't have to remind you that your contract ensures discretion. Especially since we'd be very interested in working with you again.
Of course. Don't worry, we're not in the business of spreading rumors. In fact, it's quite the opposite. We would gladly forfeit part of our payment if you can provide us with some intel we're after.
I can't guarantee anything without knowing what it is that you seek exactly.
We want everything your intelligence has on the Claw. We're a bit of legend hunters, you see.
That's an interesting query. Very well. I'll send word, see what I can find out. In the meantime, I've got another task in mind that should be befitting your talents. Here are the files. Get to it immediately.
That's it? No please or thank you?
This is war, human. We can fraternize after it's over.
Ouch.
Can you at least give us a brief summary of the mission?
A village that supplied us with a particular type of dense hardwood stopped sending its shipments. We're afraid that they may have been targeted by the Empire. The well-being of the people in the village is nearly as important as the resources we get from them. It's critical that you investigate it immediately.
And if we do this, you'll give us the information we asked for, right?
Yes, now get on with it.
Is everything all right, Vasso? You look troubled.
Oh, please don't be alarmed. It's just that something unexpected happened, and I'm not sure how I should react. You see, I received a letter from an old friend. They want to meet me. Last time we saw each other, I was certain our paths would never cross again, and so I'm a bit baffled. They never tried to contact me once in all this time.
Why did you expect to never see them again? You seem to be fond of them.
I sure am. We used to serve together in the military. They were a cherished friend and a loyal companion. One of the few who remained by my side till the end. But that was a long time ago, and we didn't really part on good terms.
Maybe enough time has passed for you to reconcile. Would you feel better if we accompanied you to this meeting?
I think I would like that. Thank you, Kayla. In fact, it could be a good networking opportunity for you as well. We're likely going to have to deal with the League whether we like it or not. It would be good to have dependable people on our side.
Sounds good. Just show us where you're supposed to meet, and we'll try to get there as soon as possible. Vasso, are you sure we came to the right place? It's not exactly hospitable. Was this person prone to running late?
No, not really. Nobody in my squad was, to be fair. It was military after all, and I was a demanding leader, if I can put it that way.
You? A demanding leader? I'm sorry, but I find it hard to imagine.
You can always ask Benedict. Oh, he hated my guts when we first met. I'm sure he'd love to tell you all about the good old days.
You've got to be messing with us. I can't even imagine you and Ben butting heads.
I'm as honest as one can get. It was just a different place. A different time. And admittedly, a different me. With a different perspective.
Come to think of it, we never got around to talking about your service as the First Blade. Can you tell us more about those times? I mean, if you're comfortable talking about it.
Oh, yes, please. Is it true that the First Blades are the League's most elite unit? Have you ever been on a mage hunt?
I'm afraid my story is rather mundane. I signed up as a young, promising adept and tirelessly ascended the League's hierarchy for a few years. You see, I used to be a very determined person, and I wouldn't give up easily once I set my mind on something.
Not like anything has changed on that matter.
Oh, I assure you, it has. You wouldn't have liked my no-nonsense attitude back then. Anyway, when I was finally promoted to a first sword and assigned my own squad, it didn't quite live up to my expectations. I joined the ranks of mage hunters because I had very strong opinions on how magic should be used. It turned out that my views did not align with those of my superiors. Wait, I sense something. Stay still.
Are you all right? What's happening?
A powerful spell has been unleashed. Watch out! Something's coming! This wasn't an accidental manifestation. Someone manipulated natural mana reserves to summon those elementals.
Are you sure about your friend's intentions? You mentioned you didn't part on good terms. Seek revenge?
No. I don't think they'd be capable of such spite. We should follow the residual trail left by the spell. The spell. Something's not right here.
Say, Vasso, how exactly did you and Ben meet? It sounds unlikely knowing that you both served on the opposite sides of the barricade.
It was so long ago, it might as well have been in another lifetime. Believe it or not, our countries were not always at war. In fact, the Empire would occasionally conduct joint operations in the past.
Okay, that's unexpected.
They sent my team as Benedict's squad. Let me tell you, we made a terrible team. It's a wonder we didn't end up killing each other. But we succeeded against all odds, and despite our mutual dislike, we couldn't help but feel respect for each other. Respect that would eventually spark a friendship.
Vasso, if I may ask, how exactly did you end up leaving the military?
I wasn't given much choice.
Would you like to talk about it?
I'd rather not.
what is this ability of yours that lets you sense magic in its flow? I mean, how did you learn that?
It's a part of the first sword training. It was a tedious practice that included fasting and sensory deprivation for days at a time, but there was little I wasn't willing to endure to achieve the effort put into learning this skill made it like second nature. Although, I don't think my reflexes are as good as they used to be. The trail ends here. I can't sense anything. It's a dead end.
Are you sure? We can still...
You really came. I can't believe it.
Darrell, where's Ryan? What's going on?
They're dead, Commander. I see years of civilian life have dulled your senses. Rain did not send that message. I did. I knew you wouldn't refuse meeting your beloved second in command.
They're dead?
Yes, Vasso. They died because of you. While you were busy self-pitying and peacefully rebuilding your life, we were stripped of our rank, one suicidal campaign after another. Rain's unit was deployed deep into enemy territory. They knew they were not coming back. The League wouldn't waste reinforcements on a group of convicts.
I had no idea. Why would the League hold you responsible for my orders?
Because we should have known better than to follow them. We trusted you. When push came to shove, you ran, leaving us to clean up your mess. It's time you took responsibility for your mistakes, Commander.
Hey, take it easy, will ya?
Stay back, Malachi. He's a dangerous man. I don't want you to get hurt.
So consider it. Now you want to play the hero. You're not fooling anyone, Vasso. You'll pay for what you did.
Vasso, are you alright? Who was that?
He was one of your former squad mates as well, wasn't he?
Yes, my subordinate. He always questioned my orders. Turned out he was right all along. I'm sorry to have brought you here. If I had known it was all a trap.
It's alright, Vasso. I'm glad we were here to help you.
So, Vasso, I don't mean to push, but what was this guy's deal?
I guess I owe you an explanation. Years ago, on the brink of the war, my squad was conducting an operation on Empire territory. We were sent after a sorcerer who had stolen a powerful relic from one of the League's noble houses. When we found her lair, she wasn't there. We secured the relic, and that should have concluded our task. However, we found out the sorcerer had already used it to set a vile ritual in motion. It was her revenge against a nearby town that had wronged her.
Did you stop her?
We did. We hunted her down and managed to save hundreds of innocent lives. But in doing so, we brought upon us the wrath of our commanders. We acted against our orders, deconspiring our presence on hostile territory. I knew there would be consequences, and so did my subordinates, but I didn't give them any choice. At the time, I was convinced it was the right call, and I was not afraid to execute my will.
You were just trying to save civilian lives. They punished you like one would a traitor, and all you did was your duty as a First Blade.
I put the League's interest at risk. In the eyes of the nobles, I committed treason. Compromised my orders to save the lives of our enemies.
I'm so sorry it happened to you. For what it's worth, I believe you were right.
There's no use pondering a lost cause. None of us can turn back time. But knowing what happened to my soldiers, I see that I can no longer run from the past. I need some time to think about it. Let's get out of here. We can talk more when we return to the city.